Alright guys, so this video is going to be like a guide to get the slime serpent from Plaguefall. So I'm basically going to be soloing the last two bosses of Heroic as a BM hunter, so I've heard it works for a lot of other classes that are tanks, and apparently hunter's the easiest DPS, which honestly I'm not surprised, it usually is. But with that being said, let's get into the first boss here, or the third boss. So right off the bat, I'm going to pull the boss into this corner here, and the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm hunter and I can simply feign death. Now there are some requirements to this as a hunter. You definitely need the Bloodhoof pet, at least one of them, as your main one, because that's going to be tanking the boss, and it takes extra healing, and it has like a nice defensive if it ever gets slow, which sometimes it does. But the main reason why I'm tanking it here is because I can feign death the ads, as you saw there. The ads spawned, but they're not casting on me, and that's because I feigned death them as soon as the cast ended. So you'll notice that I'm saving my cooldowns, and this is purely for fail protection. If I do the first few right and I get to like 35% or something around there, I am quite confident that I can just 100 to the boss. Well, 35% to the boss with all cooldowns, bloodlust and health potion, or the pre-potion. I am obviously full buffed, just because, why not really? But it's actually quite simple when you get the hang of it. I had a few wipes, because I didn't know how to do it, but then I was reading the general chat and it's like, oh, hunters can feign death the as. I'm like, okay, right, how do I do this? And I practiced it a little bit, and eventually I was like, okay, right, this is how we do it. And yeah, I just rinse and repeat, and then I do end up failing here actually, with the ads, I'm pretty sure. But it's not a problem, as you'll see in a second here. But just saving my cooldowns, so at least my big ones. Feign death. And as you see here, this do start casting, and I'm like, oh. See, I start dismissing my pet, but I'm like, 30% health, I can easily do this. A turtle just to think about it, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna go. Literally full cooldowns, his health just melts. Now that is one primary reason why I would save cooldowns for the end. Yeah, you might be able to get a second off, but yeah, pretty easy for that boss side, like 8 wipes or something like that. But just going to go over the gear here, nice and slowly, and I'll just I'll explain my legendary choice. So I've went with the feign death legendary just for the cooldown reduction really, just so I had the time in between the casts, because I wasn't sure if I had enough time without it. I didn't try without it, but it's up to you. You can try it, but this legendary is really nice. Just going over gear. I am 223 out of 226 here, so very, very high amp level. Or 224, sorry. But these are my talents also. Center the blood camo. That is purely for healing if I have to reset the boss, and it was for getting past the second ad, or one of the ads in the way, just before the second boss. Dismiss my pets, I'm not really sure why, but let's go head down to the final boss here. Now this boss is like really, really easy. Like all you need is like your exhilaration. You want to use it on the first time when you're taking a bit of damage, and you get a bit, kind of like a little bit low. And then on the middle one you want to use like your health potion, and your turtle's basically like her oh shit button. Like you click that when you're in danger. So at the start here you're going to want to pull the boss. Misdirect your pet obviously, you should do that for the third boss as well. But this boss is really easy. I'm going to use some cooldowns on the start, so Bestial Wrath and Might, PvP Trinket. Obviously keeping Mend pet up. Now, I am just doing this for testing purposes. I don't soak it, but definitely soak it. Instead of taking like 20,000 damage, you take like 4,000 damage. Definitely soak it, doesn't actually do anything to you. But to kill that guy there. Now we're just focusing the boss down. I'm using no cooldowns here. Now I have enough healing for my pets for this first one, but I do end up using my exhilaration here momentarily, just to get nice and safe, but testing this again and I take a lot less damage, so I'm like, okay, just soak it. So there's the kind of like oh shit button, the exhilaration going out there, which is going to heal me through this dot here. And at 67% the boss will phase, and then you're safe to like heal up your pet. So super simple, but I am going to be focusing these ads obviously just to get that get them down so I don't take any extra damage that I don't need to. But as you see, boss phases. Now, come on now, this is like the easiest part. Just dodge the tentacles, there's nothing going on. Literally nothing. And when the boss comes back up, it's literally rinse and repeat. Really. Just to get it's damage the boss down, and again I am saving main cooldowns for the end of the fight. And do notice that this is my first attempt. I haven't got bloodlust or anything. I do have all my other cooldowns though, which is all I need really. Although bloodlust, you'll definitely need it if you are a bit undergeared. Say like 215, 210, you'll probably need it. Just so you have that extra bit of damage. And yeah, you'll definitely need the Bloodhoof pet for this, by the way. I have already mentioned that for the previous boss, but you will definitely need it. There's no way of getting around it, I don't think. Getting the boss down. Getting a bit greedy here. I'm gonna use my health potion here, and I am fine. Gonna turtle this acid rain. I'm just trying to take as little damage as possible here. And then I can safely just like burn him down a bit until I think it's 33%, somewhere around there. So I'm pushing the boss at the moment. It's 34%, so I'm like, yeah, it's going to phase, but it doesn't. Try to target again and just hit it, and it just instantly goes into the phase. And I have this pet to deal with, or this ad to deal with, and it's nice and easy, nothing too difficult. But just once again, it's just dodging the tentacles. Nothing hard. It should be relatively easy. You stand next to the ones that spawn, then as soon as they hit, just what I'm doing here, just go into the empty space. Then you'll easily survive. Now here, this is just burning cooldowns, using every single ability in the book. And just clearing the boss, and it's that simple. The boss just dies. Nice and easy, first time. The third boss is definitely the hardest to solo. Obviously some insane loot, massive upgrades, huge amounts of gold. As you saw, I looted 1.6 million gold there, not 10 gold, that's just a typo in the chat. But we're going to go up here just to claim our mount now. Now I wasn't really sure where it spawned, but well, let's be honest, it's hard to miss it. Like look at that massive green text. Just checking for any other because it was a ad pack here, but there it is. There is the slime serpent. Do get interrupted there. Go for it again. Get interrupted again. My pet's getting hit, so I'm just gonna loot it now. There you have it. There's your slime serpent. But I hope this video really helped. If you have any questions in the comments, just comment below and I'll help you the best I can. But yeah, so as always guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, do our good stuff, it is free and it means a lot. And yeah, take care guys, I'll see you later.